Hey, everybody. Saturday night. You know what that means. It's time to be in the multiverse of the modern Comic Mayhem. So, everybody, stick around, hang out. No intro needed. The thumbnail did all the talking for tonight. You know exactly what we're going to get into. So, stick around.
Your mom.
As well as we get into Sam's mom.
Yo, yo, yo.
What up, gentlemen?
Yo.
What is up? Rich was giving me a bunch of hype before the show tonight. He's like, oh, I'm so hyped for Saturday night.
Yeah. I know. I was like, I'm so sick. And I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it. And then he was so excited. And I was like, I got to be.
Yeah, you got to get out. When Rich is hyped like that, it's like, we got to get out and play, man. We got to be there to play. Your mom, I'm sorry if I vaguely offended you by that comment. It's your username is a classic junior high joke.
I know your mom, and that didn't even come anywhere close to offending her. And so does Ish. Ish knows your mom real well.
Not funny, fellas. He's rolling over in her grave right now.
Don't bother me, guys. I'm watching the shootout here.
Yeah, okay, mute. See you later.
Jesus.
Thanks for letting us know.
Hey, make sure you guys check out that drinking game. You guys can take part in the drinking game with a not so drinking Kyle tonight.
I know it's gonna be
he's all
Kyle.
water. Yeah, he's water.
He's sipping kombucha.
Yeah, he's just trying to. Is that kombucha? Is it really?
No.
Oh my god! I was about to say, holy shit. That's funny, man.
Yeah.
So it's probably gonna be just a quick 1-2 punch tonight, you guys. But we're gonna have some fun doing it.
We'll still end up being probably like 2.5 hours. So
yeah, I know.
We got some giveaways tonight, so you guys all need to stick around because we're giving.
Tis the season.
Away.
Tis the season to give away books.
And you know when people say, make sure you go to your comic book store and always pick up your boxes. This is why. This is going to be right here. I hadn't been into the comic book store for a while, and this is what it looked like. I didn't realize that I had been away that many years. No, I'm just joking. No, I didn't go, I don't think, for the month of November.
Not bad.
So, but
man, where the hell have you been, Kyle? Holy shit.
I'm a busy guy. I'm busy because I'm fucking busy.
I missed you, bro.
I missed you too. You look so sexy right now.
Hey, thank you, bud. I took a bath.
It's the lens flare.
I could tell, man.
Hey, Red Hood, check this out. He's got the dope ass mic, but watch, I'm gonna turn it on for you. Go into a cam and mic settings in StreamYard. It's all good. Watch, it's gonna be awesome. And go to audio, and then under mic, choose the Shure MV7 mic.
Yeah, I've got that.
Really? It doesn't sound like you're talking into it, bro.
He's got the tin can filter.
Yeah, it doesn't.
No, man. So I didn't download that app you told me to, dude.
You don't need that. You shouldn't need the app.
No. So you remember how you were telling me to change the settings?
Yeah.
So I never went back and did it.
Oh man.
Okay, so how do I do it? I can jump off and do it real quick.
No. You're good, bro. I'm just giving you shit. Who buys that many books? Doc Joe. Shout out to Doc Joe. I learned so this is the good thing about having a certified badass dentist in your comics group, right? So somebody put a little thing up of basically here. I'll show you this. This is kind of crazy. All right, let's do this here. Where did that go?
So is it from the App Store, Brian?
No, it's on your. It should be. It's called Motive. Sure Motive. Look for it on Google, and just download it. All right, so this came up in one of our groups, right? And making fun of the dentist in the group, right? And so Doc Joe goes, when your gums start bleeding this bad, you got the gingivitis, and obvious. That's obvious, right? We all get that, but. But he goes, most people don't realize you do not need toothpaste when you brush your teeth. It's all about mechanically getting the bacteria off your teeth and gums. That is the important part, people. That's why your fucking dentist says floss all the time.
Dennis?
So we're starting the show by saying floss all the time from your local neighborhood dentist, because it doesn't even matter if you fucking use toothpaste.
Toothpaste is a polish.
Yeah,
that's all it is. It's an abrasive.
Yep.
And actually rat poison also.
Hey, a shout out to LA Comic Con and C2E2 coming up. So yeah, we're starting a show about flossing and gingivitis.
That's right.
Hey man,
That's right.
What, you guys, it's all about the water pick.
That's why.
Oh yeah,
those nice
Get a water
sugary
pick,
soda,
and you're fucking good, man.
Yeah.
I knew a guy named Dennis. He was a good dude.
So if you brush your teeth with molasses, it's still okay as long as the brushing mechanics are in place.
So Joe, this is what it looks like, bro. It should look like this.
Yeah, I'm downloading it right now.
Okay. All right. Dope.
You're going to see a new red hood here in a second.
Well, it shouldn't matter for your camera. It's only your mic.
Oh, it's not
I
going
wanna
to
see
see
this.
my face?
No. You need floss to do that, bro.
Are we going to see this stack of comics, Kyle?
Oh, you want me to show off some of them?
Yeah, like what are some of the good ones?
Show the Grail.
Oh, here. So I got my New Mutants 98 back from CBCS. Fuck them guys.
9.4.
Bummer.
Oh,
Not
Scuffs.
no scuffs. No corner scuffs. It said it said spine crease barely. They even use the word barely breaks cover or color. I'd never heard them use the word barely. Have you guys ever gotten notes back that it says barely?
I once saw a note that said barely scuffed. It was a close call.
You know what I do with 9.4s?
crack them.
I just throw them in the garbage.
Crack that.
Joe said,
can't have 9
Doc
fours.
Joe said, yeah, Doc Joe says crack that. Can't have 9.4s.
Sorry, I disagree.
Just in the garbage.
9.4,
What was the turnaround
9.6s
time
are
on that
layups. Be buying
7
those
months.
up.
A brief 7-month stint. How long did it take you to get that book back?
I fast
what was
passed
the
it at
turnaround time?
CBCS, so it was only like 12 weeks, 11 weeks.
A brief semi-annual 6 months for an extra
At
$12.
least it's not
You
as
get
long
it.
as a CGC, right?
So there's another thing. So you know how we'd always been talking about the Tony Fleece and signing that CGC was doing, and it was have your books in by September 17th. So I messaged them. Let me see if I can find this message. You guys might get a kick out of this one. So I messaged them, and I was like, I think I messaged them a few weeks ago, and I said, hey, is there any word? Because like on there, it says, Donnie Cates is coming on this day. So-and-so is on this day. Well, if you go on there and look, it just says between like September and June or something that Tony Fleece will be there. So I emailed them, and they said, I said, hey, when's the signing? I just noticed there's no date on there. They're like, we don't even know. We have no idea when we're going to do it. We haven't even made a date yet.
So they're not going to do it. They don't even have his commitment yet.
No, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I'm not.
It was
surprised.
more of like hey, wouldn't it be cool if Tony Fleece was here?
I said, this is what I said.
Well, Kal-El just said, before you say that, with a $20 super chat, took a nap to be up tonight. Lol, I always look forward to your shows. Feel like I'm sitting at a round table with you guys talking comics and BS, and keep it up. Hell yeah, Kal-El. Hell yeah.
Woo.
That's
Hell yeah.
exactly what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Nice. And it made Hartman just jizz in his pants.
Woo!
But all I said-
Hartman.
That's
all I said was,
hardcore.
has the Tony Fleece Stray Dog signing happened yet? The website says June to September, but no actual signing date like your other signings you advertise. And they wrote back, they said, thanks for your email. We do not yet have a finalized date for this signing.
You know what? Kyle, why don't you just ask Tony to do it?
Because
Like, you've probably seen him more recently than they have.
Because CGC has my book, and I can't get it back now. Once you send it to him, you can't get it back till it's done.
It's locked. It's locked up, huh?
They've already charged my card.
Tony and Trish are too busy drawing covers right now.
Covers like this one.
Yep. Yeah, they're not. Show that again. Is that the 1 in 11? Aren't these like? Is the Virgin 1 in 11 or something like that? Some
That
weird
would be-
number.
Yeah, I believe
But
it.
that is one of our giveaways today.
Ooh,
Tonight.
look at that.
Vampirella with the stray
Okay,
dogs.
how do I sound now?
Sounds better. Sounds good, dude.
You're tough on me, Brian. Damn.
I'm just
It's
giving you
not good
shit, bro.
enough, Red Hood.
You
You
sound
know-
the exact same, buddy.
You
You're all
know
good.
I love you, Joe. We'll figure it out, bro. Well, the only
Really
reason I'm
doesn't
saying that
sound
is because I know you really fucking wanted to get a dope ass mic and get it working. So I think that's really really cool, dude. So
So
we'll
like,
get that
what are
fucker
your
working.
presets?
We'll get that fucker working. Well, you know what I do? I just put it on. Let me show you here. I just put it on manual, and I put my mic gain up to like, I don't even know what I'm doing, but that's what I do. And I put the limiter on,
Okay.
and that's it. And then I put it on high pass.
So
Is there any audio files out there?
Let me see.
in the words of my son's favorite
Bronze Age nerd?
Swedish death metal band, turn knobs all the way to on, full blast, makes fat sound.
Yeah.
That Ramstein? Too hot.
I don't know what band it is, but he bought a pedal,
Rammstein.
and that's the review he heard about it. That's why he bought it.
Hey, yeah, Hood, blow on your mic. Yeah, it's not working.
Okay. I
Wait.
I need to put the
Open
limiter
your
Yeah.
on.
mouth. Open your
No,
mouth more.
it's
and
not
blow
working.
on it.
Not working.
It's not
I can
working at
tell,
all.
yeah.
See, if I blow on mine, can you hear it?
Oh yeah. Give me those
Can't
sweet
hear you.
sounds.
Mic's not on.
Yeah,
It's not
your
on
mic's
at all?
not the one. It's not the one.
It's on because it's powered. I can
Giveaways.
see the lights on it. It's just not.
Did you
Are
plug
you
it into
sure?
your computer?
No, it is. Even under audio, your mic says the Shure MV7. It does.
Yep.
That's crazy, dude. And
Hold
then
on.
does your speaker say Shure MV7?
Mm,
I hope you guys are enjoying this tonight.
Everybody is getting a lesson in the sheer mic setup.
Yep. This is
So-
important.
We also have this is a giveaway.
Oswald's
Ooh,
body. I heard that's
Yeah,
pretty
it's supposed to be
dope.
pretty good. Yeah, you're right,
What do
bro.
we got here? Wow.
And then we also have Twisted's new comic book, Haunted Highlands.
Hey, Kyle, can you show the cover of that last one real quick? I want to see that. one more time.
Oswald.
That's dope, dude. Yeah. Nice.
Regarding the matter of Oswald's body.
So
It's
is
got
this
a
like
very,
a
it's got a very mystery, like noir
Department of
feel to it.
Truth? Kind
Mm-hmm.
of Department of Truthy?
It actually is kind of a weird riff on Department of Truth because it's Lee Harvey Oswald again. So it's
Right.
like two comics with big conspiracy theories specifically about Lee Harvey Oswald.
Right.
That's what Ish is doing
Kinda
too, Joe. So
I like that. Can I enter this contest?
no.
No, I'm not eligible. Okay.
Sorry.
Gotta buy my comics like a sucker.
These comics are courtesy of Fantastic Worlds Comics in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Oh yeah, them too. So I'll show off some of the books that I waited a month to go out and get. You guys seen the Vampirilla? I do Spidey.
Kyle made me store these for weeks and weeks.
I got my
The Kiss.
Your DC Pride, boys.
I love this cover. Batman 116.
Is that Peace? Who's that?
Peacekeeper.
Peacekeeper?
So that's pretty awesome.
That's a guy who doesn't skip leg day.
Ooh, that's dope. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. It's the Joshua Middleton cover.
Yeah.
So, and when we were talking earlier, I don't know when they started doing this. I don't know if they just started doing it here recently or not. But I think it's super cool. But down here, it says who the variant is by.
That is awesome.
They've started doing that on DC. Yep.
I don't know when they started doing that, but they started doing it, and it's
Pretty
fucking,
recently, yeah.
like within like the last month.
You said we're doing a giveaway, right?
Yeah. So the books we're
Hey,
giving away.
Joe Doolin, what game are you watching?
We're gonna add this too. First, Barton as Ronin, and it's a newsstand.
No, we're gonna save
that's
that.
nice.
No,
for the
we're
end of the
not.
year.
Dude, I have 5 of these, bro.
Let me see, which book is it?
New Avengers 27.
You're doing that as a
newsstand.
giveaway?
Yeah.
Dude, I really like this cover too. That's Nightwing 86.
Yeah, with the what's her name? Batgirl.
Mhm.
What's her name? She was in Birds of Prey. What's her name?
Mary?
Oh my god, but not Solitaire.
You seen these dollar?
Something like that.
These ash
Never.
cans?
Never seen those before.
Right. So, like, I was looking at it, Brian. It's got Spider-Man 2099 in an ash can, dude.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I think it's the 2008 or 2007 version of the official Marvel handbook. It says that the
That's
future
nice.
year, it says something about the future or designation year of the main Marvel universe is 2099. I don't know what that means, but
Dude, I really like this one too.
Oh, that
There's
one's
a
a nice
really-
book.
There's a really good Joker cover that was on FOC this week where he's holding like a lollipop and he's like crouched down giving it to you. And it's really cool looking cover. They've done good. Cassandra Cain, thank you, JJ. Cassandra Cain.
Oh, okay.
That's who the that Batgirl is. She's a cool
Spawn.
Batgirl. Yeah.
Not a fan of that one.
No.
Let's see what else we got here. Now I've got to catch up on this one.
Justice
that
League.
out.
I'm not reading any DC other than Son of Kal-El. I'm still reading that.
That's about it.
Yep.
Venom, Department of
That's great.
Truth is in there. Spider-Man. I don't know those DC books, man. They're just killing it with them variants.
I got one.
All right. Let's see what we got.
I got my replacement, One Piece from Volume 30. Finally showed up.
Nice.
My kids destroyed this book, and it took forever to get a replacement. Cost me 3 times the retail price.
Have you? I want to ask Sam something real quick here. Let me show this. So I'm going to change our branding here real quick. Let's go to this, and let's. Okay.
Ooh, I
Have
like
you ever
that.
seen? Have you ever seen this, Sam? Let me find it. Where is it? Right here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Is this a big
Dude.
deal?
It's some mature manga
Oh yeah.
from the old
yeah.
days.
Oh yeah, watch this. This is crazy. So we talked about this on the Hot 10 last night. This is bonkers, man. Look at these covers for this run. Let me find this. There we go. I think this is it. Yeah, look at these covers, man. So Is it 7, Richie? That was the bondage one. Yeah, look at this.
Jeez.
I'd never seen these before, and they're just tame enough to be like cool covers, right? That people would go crazy for. How about this one?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that these were this big of a deal.
What year did these come out?
And like, let's see here.
Are they legal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
96, 97.
Wow.
96, 97. These came out. This is where the artist changes.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool cover right there.
Look how cool these are, man. Look at this one. I mean, I'm not saying they're cool to collect. I'm saying they're cool to sell. If these things, like Ben showed these on the Hot 10 last night, and supposedly they sell for a grip, and I've never even heard of them. So I figured I had
That's
to
great.
ask.
I like finding like unusual like books because there's like so much shit out there, and you know, Brian, when like the independent books and just you discover, holy shit, that was his first artwork, and it's just you go down these rabbit holes, and that's what makes comics so much different than like sports cards. Because sports cards, you knew when they were drafted and when they came out, but like there's so many random things that even the artist, man, I don't even remember doing that, you know. And that's the great thing about comics.
Great point, JJ. There, that Blue Monday Campbell book does remind me. Yeah,
that Blue Mondays eluded me. I haven't been able to pick one up.
When I met Raphael Albuquerque, I handed him Batman number 8 from New 52, and at first he went and signed it. He said, "I didn't do that." I'm like, "Yeah, you did." He's like, "I didn't." Well, it was through a translator because he doesn't speak English. And I was
I didn't know that.
I was like, your name's on the cover, bro. And he looked at it again, and he talked back and forth with his translator for a minute. He looked at it and he thumbed through it, and then he finally signed it. So he must have remembered.
I worked on the book.
He must have remembered.
That's pretty crazy when it's got his damn autograph and he said that's not him.
Which book was it? Was it the this one right here? The Court of Owls one?
It's black.
Yeah, this is such a great cover, man. This is one of my favorite.
And I had him sign it in red.
Yeah, this one right here.
No.
Okay.
Then go to 9. Do 9.
All right, let me find it. I mean, that's not an Albuquerque cover. That's a Jason. Is it Fabic cover? I think it's the 1 in 25. But Raphael worked on it. The book. All right, let me find number 9. There's that really great. I remember I was there because I had him sign the annual, that badass annual. Number 9. Yeah, it's number 9. That is so badass, dude.
Which one is that?
This one. You're gonna love this. This is one of my favorite covers for the run.
But it says his name on the cover. It says,
"Oh yeah."
Capullo did the cover.
Yeah.
But he did a lot of the interior stuff for it. But on the cover, it says Raphael Albuquerque. It's the last name on there. He didn't remember doing shit in the book.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
That's how I got in the fight with my buddy who draws for Tops. He did Albuquerque variant from the Batgirl, where they kind of decided not to do it because it looked like there was some assault going on there. Well, he did it, and like I bought it from him, and then like I put it up on eBay, and he just, "Why are you just selling my shit?" And I said, "Bro, I bought it from you, dude. Like if I go to J. Scott Campbell's line and I buy a book from him, I don't suppose he's going to troll me and say, 'Hey, Joe, I thought we were friends. I signed that book for you.'"
So you know? I think we all forget how amazing this cover was. This cover was so amazing.
Yeah, he drew it just like that too, man.
It's so good, man.
God, I wish I
you know that he was the one, from stories that I've heard, he was the one that called and said, take it down. So,
man, I should have kept it.
that's beautiful. That's such
Dude,
a
I
great
was
cover.
so excited to get this book because they
They put it in
previewed
previews, yeah.
Yeah, they previewed it way before they got canceled.
Yep.
That would have been one of the most highest ordered books, like, of the year. I guarantee it.
Yeah, it's funny. People will sell them, will print the covers out on their printer and sell them. For
Remember,
it's Joker, it's Batgirl 41,
Yep.
right?
Mhm. There's some on eBay that people have done their own version of it.
Remember, what was his name? Wheeler's wife.
Yeah.
Remember, she tried to play it off like she actually drew this.
Well, she did that for a Venom too. I remember. I just can't believe, and you know dude, holy cow! I forgot about this Capullo cover here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's an awesome cover, dude.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So I
Doesn't
love the
seem
whole.
like it's Capullo, but it is.
I love the whole Killing Joke, all the Killing Joke related stuff, like all the little backstories, all the little extras, any of the Killing Joke covers where they're like Killing Joke-ish. You know, there's a couple of Barbara Gordon books where, you know, she's reminiscing. Really good stuff. What if CGC said that Daredevil 9 was first Echo and you have it on your book and then say number 11 is? What are they talking about?
Saying because she's not Echo until issue 11. So the first appearance is in 9, which is the true in-story first appearance, but she's not that character until issue number 11.
11.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever her alter ego or her normal name or whatever's probably.
So what do they say now? First Maya Lopez in 9?
Well, the way I look at it is this is like, okay, it comes down to the market always, but as a collector or an investor, what would you rather have? Well, CGC is wrong a lot of times. I mean,
but to answer his question, he's asking, you know, what
should he send it back to get changed, to get it updated,
back to get changed? Are they saying that 11 is now?
No, they're not going to change it. It's not going to change it. It's on the label for 11. It's the first appearance of, I think it says first appearance of so and so becomes Echo or something like that. Issue 9 is like her. So, like I was just trying to say, comes down to would you rather have Norman Osborn or the Green Goblin? You know, which character you know long term. CGC marks number 11 as the first appearance because in number 11 she becomes Echo. So
she becomes Echo in number 10.
No, she's actually becomes Echo in 11. 10 is the cover and the origin of her life and her dad and all the other stuff. But she's this.
Don't they show scenes in her where she's got the fucking thing on her face? And
maybe a cameo, but it's not a full appearance.
Okay, so Joe says it says 9 is first Maya Lopez.
First
I know
Maya
that's
Lopez.
Is that what I'm asking is I know this. We all know this. But what I'm asking is what does CGC say on 9? So they do say first Maya Lopez.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I thought they didn't say anything. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's good then.
Hey guys,
I'd rather have that.
So, do you think there's enough content there to have an Echo series?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
You sure?
Absolutely.
Because you remember when Feige was introducing what was it, Phase 3? And he originally called the Civil War like the Serpent and something else, right? And he turns around and he goes, no. We're going to call it this. And he revealed Civil War. Now, what if it's a red herring and they're saying it's the Echo series? And what if it is actually Daredevil?
I think that would be great. And I think they're kind of already doing that, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe Echo as Daredevil.
I mean, you never know, but like that would be something that, you know, could be in play so that you wouldn't have people like trolling them when they're on the set. Right? So
I think the name's already set in stone, but I mean, they probably could add some more.
Man,
Yeah, I think they can have a font with logo and all that already.
So
But-
here's the
but
thing.
anybody can make
It's an
a font.
interesting.
Here's the thing. You don't need enough content to make the show.
That's
We
true.
know who
I
the
mean,
character is. You know what she's based on. You know her the way she is in the comics. That's all you need to know to make a show.
That's true. I just, you know me, man. Feige always loves to make you look the other way. It's like an old magic trick, you know?
Yep. Yeah, he's smart. He's definitely smart. Chad says, I got a question. Why the fuck doesn't my Star Wars 42K say first full of Boba Fett? That's a great question. Who knows? What does it say? Doesn't it say first Boba Fett? Does it not say first
Leftover
Boba Fett?
loves fondue.
Wonderful.
No, I don't believe it does say that. I think like all these Star Wars books started blowing up, and CGC didn't know what to do, and they were just like, well, fuck it,
Let's take a look. Let's find out. This is a great question to know which one of these don't say and which one of them do say it. All right, let's see here.
Because the comic book adaptation is the first appearance of Boba Fett in comics.
Yeah, it just says part 4 of 4, the Empire Strikes Back movie adaptation. That's crazy. Look at that. Part 4 of 4 movie adaptation.
Interesting.
That is interesting. That is cool.
That's a pretty good looking 8.5.
Yeah.
How much they want for that?
Hey, by the way, JJ, one of the best Dash Rendar things and that I love about Shadows of the Empire is to find those 2-packs from Shadows of the Empire.
Oh, yeah.
And get that comic book out of that 2-pack. Remember the comic books out of those 2-packs? Oh, man. Hell yeah. Dash Rendar was a fucking badass.
Dude, I had his Outrider, bro.
Did you?
Hell yeah, dude. I still had it in box and everything. I gave it to my cousin. He was crying for it, and I was like, go ahead and take it. But
Shadows of the Empire, man, was so great. Anyway,
that video game, dude, trying to kill IG-88, or what was it, IG-88 or Boba Fett?
Yeah.
That one mission, dude, that was a pain. That was up till like 4 o'clock in the morning trying to kick his ass.
Yeah, the 2-pack was IG-88 versus Boba Fett, right?
Right.
Yeah. And then they have a 2-pack with Dash Rendar and Shizor. There was another 2-pack, right?
I know Shizor was one of. I think I might have it.
Okay. Yeah. Where did Richie go? I'm just about to get into his shit. Anyways, anybody else got any pickups? Good.
I showed you my definitive Deadpool, right?
Yeah.
The weight 800 pounds.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Just gonna give up on him, Brian.
Who?
Chad.
What's he saying?
He said, I didn't get an answer. What fucking comic says first appearance of Boba Fett?
I just told you. It doesn't say it.
He wants to know what comic says it.
I don't think there's any of them that do.
Yeah, none of them say it, Chad. I mean,
that I know of.
That's for the president to answer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Next time, like Nico has him on, you can grill him about that. But they have to level up these labels. Like, it'd be nice for them to have a Star Wars label that you could throw on a slab. And it'd be nice for them to like clearly identify like first appearance of Obi-Wan Kenobi, Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, to have those on the slabs, because then that levels up the book.
Yeah.
Right. If you thought like issue 1 was, I think we were talking about it the other night. They put first appearance of Luke Skywalker, right? What does that make that book worth? Like, that levels that book up a lot.
I know it makes I can't even remember his name. Marco cry.
What
Why,
does?
why does it make him cry?
Oh yeah, seeing Luke.
Yeah, anytime it's a first appearance of Luke Skywalker, and it makes him cry.
Like you could see Luke
'Cause he's
in
a bitch.
Boba Fett show.
Just played.
I mean,
I love
that's
him.
in play now too.
Marvel Comics Super Special 16 says first Boba Fett. I don't. Yeah,
Yeah, it does. It does.
it does.
Yeah, there's like 10 first appearances, and then on CGC it does say first appearance Boba Fett.
Hold on, that's
Um,
That's the
crazy.
magazine size.
Oh,
Hold on, there you go, Chad. Let's see here. Let me look that up. Let me find that. Special
We do the hard hitting
16.
questions here.
That's, I mean, the chat's all in it tonight, man.
Right?
If it says first Boba Fett on it, man, that is.
motherfucker! Mine doesn't say it.
Oh, okay, good.
Son of a
Yeah.
bitch.
That's an old label. You need to look at the new ones.
All right, I got a new one. Hold
See
on.
if it's on. I saw it on Bride's Comics, and he showed it.
I got a new one. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Does
It
yours
just says movie adaptation. Yeah, Empire Strikes Back adaptation. That's what
Yeah, it
mine
does.
says
That's all
too.
it
Double
says.
J.
Yeah, that's all it says. Empire Strikes Back movie adaptation.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe Bryce Comics put in a good word then, because he had like 10 of them on there.
Fucking cocksucker.
Maybe I'm thinking of another. Maybe CBCS. I don't know.
Chad's
Does
taking that
CBCS
real
do
personal.
magazines now? I'm gonna resub
He's
this.
taking that real personal. Maybe we could put in a call for you, Chad, and make sure they put that on there for you.
I got 3 different versions of this book. I love this book, man. I remember when I was a kid, this was one of the first books my dad bought for me, and it was a big treasury size. When I used to live in North Carolina, I bought this big motherfucker.
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
never
"Holy
see
shit."
those treasury size ones.
They're hard to find, man, now. And they're always in bad shape, man. If you find one in good shape, man, snag it.
didn't Jesse have a shitload of them one time?
Yeah, he had a shitload of not the treasury of the magazine.
Oh,
Yeah. All right, so we got a new Spider-Verse trailer today, or a teaser. Let's give it a go and see if.
I didn't even see it.
Let's see if we get kicked off today. Let me stop this and share this.
can you just make it small and then keep us talking? And
What I can do is do this. Oh, look at that! Ooh. All right, let's see how it goes.
Go lay down.
oh snap!
Yeah, that was good.
Here we go.
Oh, here's the best part right here. Here's the best part right here. Part 1.
Oh,
That's cool. So they're splitting it up.
bro.
movies.
I like that.
Bro.
I like it. Woo! I didn't know I'd get excited for the animation. You know,
Yeah.
I never thought I'd get excited for the animation, but it is freaking awesome.
I think the first movie, I felt it might be the best comic book movie ever made.
Ooh.
I was
was
so
very
blown
good.
away by that movie.
I mean, it takes if you're not used to the animation, it takes a little get used to. And once you start getting used to it,
Yeah.
you really start liking
That
it.
animation is way better than the What If animation.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Totally
Definitely.
oh, by far,
Totally
by
agree.
far.
I think
Well,
What
the
If
what
would've
if
been a smudge,
animation
but-
is motion captured. This is not motion captured. You can tell.
Well, they need to stop capturing the motion then.
Yeah, whose motion are they capturing?
Put
They
the
need to
lotion
stop
in the
doing it.
motion.
It puts the
That made-
lotion on the skin.
That made that shit suck.
Oh, was she a big fat person?
Oh my god.
I remember when the first movie started, and then just that Comics Code Authority just came on the screen. I had fucking goosebumps.
Across
It's
the
really
Universe
awesome,
Part
dude.
1. Dude, they're doing some endgame shit right now, bro.
If this happened, part 2 ends with the universe becoming live action. That would be crazy. That would be bonkers.
That would be.
That would be really cool. Trace Hunter says, I hate Scanner Darkly What If animation. Yeah. Remember there was that also Waking Life. Remember that movie Waking Life by Richard Linklater? Like that was such a letdown. Had the guy that from Dazed and Confused that touched his bridge of his nose like 30 times during that one scene.
Yes.
Anyways,
That was a big plot point of The Jerk, if I recall.
what
Oh, I
was?
remember
Oh
the
my
jerk.
god, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
And the thinger grabber.
Made me so mad. That's the only problem with
I don't
Dazed
think that
and
guy really
Confused.
I never saw him in anything after that.
Never did. Never, other than Waking Life and Scanner Darkly. That's for sure.
Yeah, rotoscoping. The king of rotoscoping, though, is Ralph Bakshi. And that dude, his movies in the 70s, I still think hold up. People just don't make animation like that.
Yeah, was he the guy that did Fire and Ice?
Fire and Ice, Lord of the Rings, Wizards,
Yeah,
American Pop.
yeah. What was the one with?
And that was his style that he would film it all live action and then he would fucking hand paint over every film cell.
Didn't he have
It's bonkers.
Frazetta help him with Fire and Ice?
Yeah, him and Frazetta did. Yeah, they did Fire and Ice together. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that was cool. I remember as a kid, that was one of the first times I saw boobies.
Movies.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, on the Blu-ray, there's a hilarious story that Ralph Bakshi says. He says when they had to cast, the main girl, and she pretty much wears nothing the entire movie. So the casting process, and of course, back in the 70s, the actresses would pretty much have to disrobe for the audition. And he says they went through 2,000 girls. And then
Isn't that why Weinstein got in trouble too?
Yeah, and then he leaned back in his chair and he told Frazetta, he's like, not bad for two boys from Brooklyn. And Frazetta was like, you know what? Bring him all through again, all 2,000.
Oh, that's a great story.
That is a great story, man. Did you guys know that there is a Ralph Macchio who was a editor at
writer.
And a writer, in comics, and you can find him. A lot of his letters, he wrote into the letters column in a lot of comics. And it's not Ralph Macchio from Karate Kid.
Oh, it's not Danielson?
No, it's not Danielson. He goes by Macchio.
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 Yeah.
Macchiato.
Macchiato.
Lukai, Danielson, Lukai.
Ralph Macchiato.
So,
You're muted.
You're muted.
Yeah, my computer's acting so weird, it's like freezing up. Okay.
I think you're just trying to keep us on the edge of our seats.
No, I was reading this as I was getting the conversation, but Into the Spider-Verse 2, it's confirmed by the director that Miles and Gwen will be developing a relationship like in the comics.
Ooh.
So I would be
Maybe
jumping
we'll
on
get
those.
like the Kiss cover.
Yeah, the
Where they
first
kiss?
cover.
sitting in a tree. I would be getting on those Spider-Man 12s from the 2016 series.
Dave Johnson.
Cover A.
Yep,
I mean,
the pink one.
Bob McLeod or Sarah Pacelli. I don't remember who does the cover. Corky one's kind of cool, but it's terrible art. I mean, no offense. I love Sarah Pacelli, big fan. I just wasn't really a fan of that cover. And there's another cover that was either qualifier or open to order, but it has nothing to do with it. But the 1 in 25, that's the home run hitter. And if you can find that right now for 200 or under, I would buy it.
That's the hitter.
Oh
No.
yeah, that one's such a tough one.
No, that's a different book.
Yeah, it's a different book, but it's a great. I think it was a pro spec.
That's part 2, Brian.
Yeah, part 2.
I think that's part 2 of the story.
Is
That's the hitter.
That's a 1 in 25.
Yeah. 1 in 25 or
No,
1 in 50.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think it is a 1 in 25.
Yeah, it's a 1 in 25 or a 1 in 50. I can't remember. But to me, that's the fucking book.
That's really
That
nice.
is beautiful.
Yeah,
Absolutely gorgeous.
but that's the second part of the story.
What I'm getting at is if for a relationship book, if they're going to start a relationship, this book goes crazy just because of how good that cover is.
Fully agree. But
Yeah.
on the other hand,
I'm not saying it's like the first time they had a relationship.
being devil's advocate. I mean, the whole kiss thing on that cover, and then
But that's an open order, right?
no, that's cover A. Yeah, it's over
Yeah.
open order. But what I'm trying to say is that Peter Parker and Mary Jane or Gwen Stacy, whoever he was upside down kissing the very first time. I mean that has history. You know what I'm
This
saying?
is a 1 in 50.
1 in 50.
So it makes
Yeah,
it
so-
even more of the book, right?
Yeah.
Like if they took that,
I don't. This
Kiss
is not
book,
the book. I
if
disagree.
they took that Kiss book and they made it a 1 in 25 or a 1 in 50, then it would be the book to me.
Yeah, but it
because this is more rare, I think this is the book.
Well, I mean, that one wasn't really printed that much. It's 30,000 or under, and the book is the 1 in 25 for issue 12.
Okay,
This is a good investment because it's way cheaper, probably.
There's a 9.8 for 1,300 on eBay right now.
I just
For
don't think
this?
I just don't think this is
Yeah.
the book. Second part of the
What
story.
what is the other? What's the other one you're saying?
Which
Richie?
one?
You said it, the other, what do you say is the book?
The book is Spider-Man number 12, 2016 series, 1 in 25. Then the second one is cover A, and then this one is cool too. I like this one, but the only thing I don't like about this one, or I like everything about this one, but the reason why I'm saying this is because we've seen so many covers over the last like year or 2 years since that movie of Miles and them just kind of counteractive. In Spider-Man 12, 1 in 25, and
that's one with the heart.
they're actually like kissing. There's something like dramatic going on, and
That's,
then that
but
1
that's
in
an open
25
order.
is all black.
The 1 in 25 is
Doesn't
all
matter
black.
if it doesn't matter if it's open order. There's only 30 around 30,000 ordered, and you know that was what 4 or 5 years ago. Those things are drying up. I mean, that book hit $80 at one point. Really, it's a tough book to find. This book is impossible to find, and it's a tough 9.8. Good luck.
I don't know, man.
I picked that one up from Josh, that Italian variant, right?
Yeah, this is the Italian variant.
What if the other one? The other one in 25 is
It's a McLeod, I think, or Pacelli or whatever.
and it's a heart.
Yeah, it's
Out of
like
spider-web, and they're like jumping out. They're like jumping.
It's got a pink background. This thing is just
like a
straight
sunset.
badass. Yeah. But yeah, I think that cover A is really dope. But it's just dramatic, and it's Peter Parker started the upside down kiss, and the fact that Miles and now Gwen Stacy are doing it, I think that Spider-Gwen are doing that on a cover. That's actually really cool. Not a lot of kissing covers of those two.
Dude, I'm missing 17 of them, but like I bought like 35 of them from Midtown a couple of years ago for
That's smart.
$6, $6 each.
Yeah, they're selling for about 50, I think, right now. They're probably going to go up.
Well, like graded 9.8, they're going for about 300 and something.
And the other one, Joe,
I sold mine to Brian for like pennies.
Joe, the other one that you probably have about 50 of is, I think it's ASM number 9, 2014 series with the same series as Silk, because you have the first Supeda Man in US Comics, and Supeda Man is the Japanese Spider-Man. Japanese Spider-Man Supeda Man has been casted for Into the Spider-Verse 2, confirmed.
You sure it's not the Magna?
But the real first appearance is like that Sakura Spider, like that Deadpool book. It's in like a manga book or something like that. But this is
that one I've got graded.
Me too, Chad.
Yeah, that's a cool one. Cool covers for that one too. And then his robot Leopoldo first appearance is in issue number 12. That one is a dollar bin book. That's another one that robot's probably going to show up. That's a guess. I haven't heard anything, but I'm just guessing.
Man, you're gonna have a whole ton of Spider-Man show up.
This article just came out, you guys, literally like 20 minutes ago with CBR.com. It is now being reported by Murphy's Multiverse that the dimension hopping and teleporting Marvel villain Spot, that is Spectacular Spider-Man, 97, 98, or 98, 99, whatever, will be the film's villain. Bam. That's Charles Murphy, though official confirmation. Oh, so it's not even confirmed, but it is Charles Murphy, so I kind of trust it. Good. I found a Mark Jeweller's first cover of that character today. Ooh.
Yeah, this is the book that you wanna be looking out for that. This one, is that what? No, this is the Rose. Sorry, where's the Spot one? Hold on.
That's still a great cover.
Yeah.
I love those.
Should be 2 books.
80s Spider-Man, man.
Yeah,
Ryan. I think it's like a set. Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man. Now there's 98 and 99.
Yeah, I picked the wrong one.
98 is a blue cover for appearance in the gut Spot, and then And then the 99 is first cover appearance and origin spot. And it's pretty cool cover because he's like jumping all over, and punching Spider-Man. Is pretty dope.
I'm looking for it. I can't find it. Anyways,
How many of those we got, Joe?
Oh yeah.
And this
Twins.
ain't no Comic Mint retailer variant. No,
Yeah, man.
McCoy.
There you go. See, we're all buying the same books, guys. So what does that tell you?
What about this?
Like we're on the same page, bro.
Yeah.
All right. So you want to talk about some of these books here, Richie?
Well, I mean, it's up to you guys. I mean, are you guys?
Yeah. Let's get into it. So let's start with this one.
Let's go digging.
Digging in with $1.
Oh shit!
So, can you show the cover price, Matt DeVoe's little thing, real quick? I wanted to kind of go over that. So if you guys are sub to coverprice.com, it's a friend of ours, Matt DeVoe. He's got a website. It's a analytic website similar to Go Collect, but in my opinion, it's much better. He does a list, like his own list. It's more of an article, and similar to Ben's list. And he explains like the top 10, 20 books of the week or what have you. He also talks about specs, so on and so forth. This was on last week's list. So I've been talking about this book for a long time. This is Miles Morales Spider-Man number 10. This specific cover is the Ed McGuinness 1 in 50. This has your first appearance in the guts of Evil Miles, or Miles 616, which is, it's just another Miles Morales, and he becomes Ultimatum. So like I was using that example before, Norman Osborn becomes Green Goblin. Well, the character, the villain that he becomes is Ultimatum. He becomes Ultimatum in this book. This book has been getting heat lately. Wasn't even going over like $35 to $50, barely ratio for a long time. And now it's selling for new highs because, Miles is coming. He needs a rogues gallery. And a lot of investors in the market are hedging their bets with this character. So long story short, here's what I don't like about this one. It's cool that Ultimate Green Goblin is on the front there because Ultimate Green Goblin is probably going to be part of that rogues gallery once he goes live action or what have you. But if you look at cover A, Brian, and I'm going to show something quick. Most people probably know, but if you don't, because it's kind of hard to tell because of the colors, Ultimatum's right there in the background. I have so many people, when I talk about this character, they go, man, what's his first cover appearance? And I go, it's cover A. They're like, no, it's not. That's the Ultimate Green Goblin. No, he's in behind there. So I think this one right here is a sleeper. It's a $4 or $5 book. He's on cover. If you can show Spider-Man number 1, cover A. Okay, so this is, there we go. So this book right here is
number 3.
This is issue number 3 of Spider-Man Series 2 from 2017. And many apps and websites, they have, I don't know if Overstreet, but they have the information on Evil Miles. That's Miles 616 before he's Ultimatum. This is a few years before. His first appearance, according to everybody, is in issue 1. Show those panels, Brian. Now, I know everybody has their different opinions of cameos and fools. I'm not even going to argue. Okay. In my opinion, this is not a fool, but hey, if you're literal, I guess it is because you can see him from a distance, his whole body. But realistically, based on market terms, it's a strong cameo, but it's a very weak full appearance because he's walking a dog. He's walking through a gate. You see his back and you see the top head. Well, I've read this book multiple times, and he is not mentioned or anything throughout that whole book. This is like a last page Hulk 180. You go back to the book that we were just on before, the right there. He's not in issue 2, not even one time. He's in issue 3 again. This to me is a full appearance because he's shown in full, and even if he's not shown in full or what have you, he's talked about throughout the book.
And he's on the cover.
He's on the cover. I know cover has nothing to do with in-story decisions on cameo and first. It's just it's another word for teaser, a cover. But hey, covers are hot right now. This book its scarcity is about half of what issue 1 was. I believe issue 1 was like around, I don't know, like around 60,000. I think this one's around between 30 and 40,000. So there's plenty out there. They're $3.80 at a lot of online shops. I think this one, if you, from an investments point of view, you've already missed the boat on Spider-Man 2 #1 and the variant, especially the 1 in 50 Tedesco. That's a money book, but they're expensive. They're $30 to $300. I think this one for $3 has legs. So yeah.
All right, this is interesting.
So has anybody had a chance to see the latest trailer for Hawkeye episode 4? Just dropped. Okay, so at the 12-second point of that 15-second trailer, I think they call it the Rotten Tomatoes trailer or what have you, but this character shows up. Never seen this character, what have you, and Haley Steinfeld's Kate Bishop talks to this character and says something like, who are you, or whatever, and then so on and so forth. So people are speculating, who is this new character? This is what I think who the character is. I think the character is Yelena Belova, and I believe that is when she became super how do you say it?
Adaptoid.
Adaptoid. This
Adaptoid.
This panel right here is actually from I think the Thunder, not from this one. This is the first appearance of you're right, Brian. That's the first appearance of Yelena becoming the super adaptoid. And it's also the wedding. Adaptoid. Yeah, it's a $5 book or whatever. But long story short, that's the first appearance. But this particular cover is actually from a Thunderbolts book. It's actually there it is right there. That panel is when she joins Norman Osborn's Thunderbolts. Okay, they're trying to take the adaptoid powers from her so she can be normal again and be a Thunderbolt. Why I'm telling you all this and why I think it's so interesting is because what is going on with Contessa De La Fontaine, right? She's building this supposedly Dark Avenger Thunderbolts team. Well, we see that character pop up, and if it ends up being Yelena, then it could be the super adaptoid. I could be completely wrong and missed by a mile, but if I'm not wrong, this one might be another one to jump on right here, because this is when she joins the Thunderbolts, and if that whole Contessa De La Fontaine thing ends up becoming the Thunderbolts, that might be a book that could spike.
What about this? This is coming out.
Yeah, this one is interesting. It's on. I believe FOC might have passed on this one. I have to double check. Just call your LCS. There's a new character that is supposed to be a Wolverine adversary, but this one is not being pumped like the Wolverine 6 X-Force. I think it's 13 Solemn character. This character is also, his armor and weapons are also made out of adamantium, and the character's name, I think
Downfall.
The character's name's Downfall. Kind of cheesy, but kind of cool. Kind of reminds me of the Deftone years. I think there was even a band called Downfall at that time.
Yeah, there was.
This book is pretty cool.
Downset. I remember Downset.
Downset.
Anger, hostility towards the opposition.
Yeah, and they talked about the LA riots.
Yeah.
April 29th. Florence.
I felt bad about that band. They had all their
gear stolen.
No, it was all on eBay.
Oh shit!
Like they were selling it because they just.
This is an interesting cover. I don't know if it's going to be a key. I know this is the thing number 1. Thing number 2, and issue 1 had couple first appearances, fun book, under order, cool covers. This is the 1 in 25 of issue 2, and it's Panosian. Is that his name? Dan Panosian.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a really cool cover. Just straight cover by. Could be a key. Who knows? But I think it's really nice. I mentioned this.
Yeah, writer of that book quit.
I don't know. I don't know.
Because when he found out something about CB Sobalski, so he was like, "I'm done." And all he was writing was Wastelanders.
I'm not sure. So I talked about this last night on the CBSi Hot 10, and also on Modern Comic Mayhem a few weeks ago. It was Robin's issue number 1. That was your first appearance in cameo of a Robin who's a woman, a female Robin. This is issue 2. This is first full, and I believe she's on the cover there, but I don't know which one. Where is it?
Okay, yes. I don't think it's her. That's
Well, what
that's
about
what's-
I don't know which one it is, but I believe one of the. It could be the. No, I don't know. If there's whoever the female is, could be on the cover. I'm not saying it is, but it could be on the cover.
That's what's her name? God, what is her name? I keep forgetting her. She was Batman 6 or Batman. Oh God, I can't believe I'm
Batman
spacing
from Earth 11.
No, I can't believe I'm spacing on her name. I want to say Spot, but it's not.
The reason why I like this, Brian, why I'm bringing
Spoiler.
it up,
Thank you, AOA. I knew it was an SP something.
Spoiler.
Yes.
is because
Great character. I expect on that character a hard time. Her first appearance was as a Robin. She played Robin. Spoiler actually became a Robin multiple times.
Okay, maybe that's okay. But so Brian, what book is that to buy for Spoiler? Pull it up.
Spoiler is
Brian just brings up a great point right now. This could be you might want to head.
yes, Stephanie Brown, right? So Stephanie Brown is her name.
Okay.
Her first appearance as Batgirl was Batgirl 1. Her first appearance as Robin 126, and her first appearance as Spoiler was Detective 648, and she was first Stephanie Brown in Detective 647. So,
according to the solicits, it's sounding like this female Robin who's making the first full in here cameo in issue 1 is supposedly the first Rob, the first ever Batman sidekick. So it's some probably retconning going on in there.
This is the first Stephanie Brown right here, a really dope Batman cover by Matt Wagner.
I would grab a couple of what Brian's saying right now. Great job. Nice.
And then this is the first appearance of her as Spoiler, 648.
Okay, so 648 is the one, right, Brian?
Well, 647 and 648. 647 is her first appearance at all.
Okay.
So just we're going back with like the Echo thing. First Maya Lopez. This is her first appearance in comics. This is first Stephanie Brown. And then 648 is the first appearance of Spoiler. And then she becomes Batwoman or Batgirl in, what was it? I just got rid of it.
So if she becomes Batgirl and we're talking about her being another,
she becomes Robin.
I would say 647. You probably want her, right?
She becomes Robin in Detective. She becomes Robin in Robin 126, and she's on the cover. Those are those badass all white covers, and one of them's an all.
Wait, she's cover. Actually she becomes Robin.
Yeah, she becomes Robin in Robin 126 right here. This one. Let me show you. Really dope.
Then that's probably not the same character.
There you go.
That is going to be the female Robin then, because this is supposed to be the first appearance of the female Robin in that continuity.
That's who that character is right here. This purple character. That's Spoiler. Yeah.
But doesn't that look like a woman? The one that's wearing the Grayson suit, the Nightwing.
It looks like Dick Grayson with gray hair.
Old Dick Grayson. Old man Grayson.
Old man Grayson. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And remember, Spoiler was in Detective for a long time with Cassandra Cain and everybody.
Yep.
So yeah,
shout out to Danger Room.
This is a cool one. I would probably pick it up. You know, it's not going to pop or anything out the gate. It's just a long-term play. If the character gets pegged, and you got a bunch of them.
Thank you, Danger Room Comics, for the $5 super chat. Much love, much appreciated. He says, "This is why I love this channel." Amen. Amen.
I had no idea the Robin series went like 120 plus issues.
Oh, yeah. I know. Yeah. I didn't know that was a good series.
I had no idea.
Yeah. How about this one, Richie?
Okay, so this already passed FOC, so I'll go ahead and mention this. This is a Miss Marvel Beyond the Limit #1.
That's a great cover.
You should be getting a first cameo appearance of Kamala Khan's doppelganger. A lot of people are interested in that. Some people are saying it might be a mention, but it should be at least a cameo because she's on the cover of issue 2.
Are they going to retcon her powers in this book to tie in with the TV show?
I think so.
No, I don't know.
I think they want to get her as far away from
The
Inhumans as
cover
possible.
was even better.
Yeah.
What, this one right here?
Brian, pull up the
hold
B
on.
cover if you can.
I think it's this one, right? Is that it?
No, that's a different comic book.
I don't know where it is. I don't have it. Let's see here.
Yeah, so you should get a first appearance and cameo of the Kamala Khan's doppelganger or Miss Marvel's doppelganger. Issue 2, we have the image, but unfortunately can't bring it up right now.
This one?
No. Or yeah, that's the variant. But issue 2, there is a identical character in the
No, that's
in
a
the
one
shadows.
shot. Marvel
and it's her.
Tales.
Yeah, I sent you everything in that DM. Should be there.
Yeah, I don't see an A cover or a B cover. There's only the one. Maybe this one. Here we go.
I know there is a B cover.
Yeah, there is a B cover.
Anyways,
So I believe we're gonna get a first cameo of the doppelganger here, and then we'll probably get the full in the issue 2, and plus you got the cover of issue 2.
what's up with that other one? Where'd it go? Did I just close it? I just closed it. What's up with this one?
Oh, this one is it's just something to look out for. Captain Marvel 35. Something's going on with this book, and the last time that I mean, Marvel does this a lot. The last time I remember, there it is, the issue 2. So there's Kamala supposedly, and that character looks exactly like her, right?
Yep.
The scarf and the whole bit. So
Yep.
All right. But yeah, going back to this. So the last time I was talking to a couple of my friends, and we've been speculating together for the last few years, and last time I seen them do something like this was for the Star's first appearance. Star's first appearance, as you guys know, is in Captain Marvel number 8. And anyways, long story short, this has 2 variants, and one is a 1 in 200. The other one I think is just open order. One is a design. So to me, it could be a character, like a new character design, so on and so forth. Kind of like Lucy Nguyen was with Black Widow, issue 7 or 6 or whatever. But the reason why I bring this up is because I was looking at this issue. Kelly Thompson is the writer of this book. She writes Deadpool. She retconned Elsa Bloodstone. She pumps out new first appearances, and you have to catch the right ones, because there's a couple that she's pumped out that hadn't done nothing, like the Nexus, Dark Captain Marvel. You have to catch the right ones. Star was one of them. Captain Marvel 22 or 23 with Ove. Thor's daughter also was a really cool one. But this one right here, if you go to fandom under Captain Marvel 35 and then look up issue number 37, the character, whoever's showing up in here, is supposedly powerful and running around the universe, and all the heroes are going after it, but they redacted the character's name. I caught that on there, and I said, oh shit, the character's showing up here. So the solicit is basically saying 37, that the character's going to show up in its own words. What happens, we usually buy an issue, 1 or 2 before, and they show up there, and you end up missing it, and you get a third appearance in an over-ordered book. So long story short, make sure you call your LCS or online retailer and take out a pull box. That way you don't miss any issues at all. I highly suggest this one, but this could be a character that could get hot right out the gate, but I could be completely wrong. We'll see.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
What do you? Let me ask you this: Did Star? You mentioned Star. Did that character ever really take off?
Well, it did.
I feel like
it did
on
for
my
a
end,
while.
it didn't.
It did for a while, and then the pandemic
There was a
happened.
little buzz, and then it fizzled. But in the bigger scheme, did it?
It fizzled because of the pandemic. Because what happened was Star was actually picking up some heat, and then they canceled. Remember, they canceled those series. They canceled Ghost Rider. They canceled Star.
Yep.
Well, I guess they didn't cancel. They discontinued, but they didn't give like a.
Well, they said they were canceled. They ended up bringing them back.
She
They
came
tried to
back
go
with
all
the
digital.
Thunderbolts.
That failed.
She came back with the Thunderbolts. King in Black Thunderbolts #1 is your first appearance of the new Thunderbolt team, which is Star, Taskmaster, and a few other villains or anti-heroes or whatever you want to call it. Long story short, Kingpin ends up financially supporting in the comic that new Thunderbolt team. And yeah, it's a pretty cool one to pick up too. It's an underordered book. There's a cool 1 in 25. They're all on the cover. So Star started picking up again. Her issue 8 started picking up the Inhuk Lee and the cover A. There was a few of the 1 in 25 Sean Azoski, and they were all gone the week that book released. And then all of a sudden, like you're right, she fizzled out again. So I think, I mean, I don't know if they're going to keep Carol Danvers on or not, but if they do, she's just like Miles, she's going to need a little bigger rogue gallery than just, well, no pun intended, rogue. And you know what I'm saying? And I think Star is a perfect fit. Plus, Star, at least the last I checked, was in possession of the Reality Stone before Black Cat got it. Black Cat might have it now, but she absorbed the power of the Reality Stone.
That was an ASM annual.
Yeah, it was in that Infinity Destins series.
Yeah, ASM annual #2. Yeah.
Yeah. Going back to the Evil Miles, I wanted to bring up another point. Sorry. So the reason why I get I already mentioned the points of why I like that book long term, for Miles or whatever. But the reason why the heat is that wasn't shown in Matt's letter, but I'm going to tell you what the reason why that book started doing well is because I think FOC might have passed. I don't know, but all I know is that the Assessor and Quantum, who was the scientist and the mad scientist and the I guess you can say henchman or whatever, the one that they kidnapped Miles Morales in Miles Morales Spider-Man #7 and issue 8, and they cloned him. And then you had the Clone Saga, right? Those are the two that did that. Well, then they showed up again in issue 19, and then you find out that Ultimatum is the financier. He's like the kingpin behind it all. Then the next time you see Ultimatum again is in Miles Morales. I think it's like 21, and there's this huge fight, and Prowler dies in that book. And a lot of people thought Ultimatum died, but they forget that Ultimatum's superpower is PEM particles. And so what happened is that when the explosion happened in issue 21, he probably just shrunk, went subatomic, whatever. Well, a lot of people are thinking since Assessor and Quantum, they did all the clone stuff. Clone stuff was a pretty good story, especially for Spider-Man, because it's usually not a good story. The Peter Parker one sucked. But they came back again in Infinity Destins, and they faded out. Found out that book was pretty popular. Now they're coming back again. So people think that Ultimatum is tied into those two. So that's why I think those books got a little bit of fire.
Hell yeah.
But really good books. Really cool books.
Good stuff, brother. Very cool.
Sorry, we'll be better prepared next time, guys.
No, that was good, dude. That was excellent.
I'm still learning how to build the content. I
you see all those Spider-Gwen.
Rich drops this humongous spreadsheet, PowerPoint. He's like, sorry.
Sorry. I was going to say Spider-Gwen's fixing to get really hot because they're doing kind of like what they did with Miles, kind of celebrating her anniversary.
Yeah, she's been working out. She's working out a lot. She's
doing
a lot of sit-ups, a lot of crunches.
They're doing, yeah, you're right. Keep going with that, Joe, because that is a big deal right now.
Oh yeah, so you're going to get a lot of like homage covers, and I already saw some stuff on previews. And
so basically, what they're doing, you guys, is that Into the Spider-Verse 2 cover. They're gonna, remember how they did, Edge of Spider-Verse. Yeah. You remember how they did all the UF4 reprints? Well, they're going to do and then they opened the UF4 facsimile. Then they said, okay, now we're going to let the retailers do exclusive like homages to that cover. Remember how they started doing that? And we saw the Wonder World Virgin variant. We saw Mike Mayhew one. We saw Frankie's one. They just reprinted the guts was Ultimate Fallout 4, and then they had new covers. Well, they're going to do the same thing for Edge of Spider-Verse 2. They're putting out. Yeah, I agree. They're putting out Edge of Spider-Verse 2 exclusives. They're going to open that up. I'm not sure who has the first shot at the variant or whatever, or I mean the Virgin. So they're gonna do a Virgin cover probably of Edge of Spider-Verse, like how
So a facsimile is coming for Edge of Spider-Verse.
Do you have some picks, Brian?
I have one. Hold on here. Let me go ahead and so there's this one.
Oh yeah, just Shannon Mayer, dude.
Yeah.
That dude is
that Shannon Mayer? Is that Shannon Mayer?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a bad motherfucker right there, man. I always love how he does the eyes, right? He always does like he really accentuates the eyes, like the blues and the greens. Like,
so here's the facsimile edition. So it's gonna start showing up February 9th.
Nice.
And then they're gonna start, doing exclusives.
Man, I'm gonna own that book in a 9.8. I can promise you that.
Well, it's gonna piss off a lot of people again, which is a bummer. So,
well, yeah, because there's probably going to be some dipshits saying, putting it on eBay and, casting the reel to see how many suckers they can get. But you know what? I believe in karma, and those motherfuckers will get hit by a car. So
somebody's gonna do the Greg Land. They're gonna do the Greg Land pose 1,000 different times. You know what I mean?
It's very important. I know our seasoned collectors and the panel knows this, so it's very important. If you don't know this, learn how to read a barcode. That's all you have to do. Learn how to read a barcode. Chances are you're never going to get fooled with a facsimile. Pretty simple.
Yeah. I'm just saying we're going to get some great covers, though. Not talking the facsimiles and stuff like that. I think like what you saw from Shannon Mayer. And just a different twist.
I think it's a cool idea. I like it.
It is because like you get the best out of these artists when they're doing homages, and it's like competition. Like,
what about this character? I've had a couple of people reach out to me in the community talking about this new female Red Goblin.
Yeah, so this is the Goblin Queen. Is it Goblin Queen or Queen
Red
Goblin?
Queen or whatever. Here you go, Goblin Queen.
Yeah, Queen Goblin. This is Queen Goblin. There's the Goblin Queen. Shout out to my boys at Comic Coin and my boy Brian. He knows that I'm ADD and I misspell and I transpawn words all the time. I was calling this the Goblin Queen. That's a completely different character. Anyways, this is Ashley Kafka. Okay, this is what's important. Now, I'm not going to call a certain comic book speculation media outlet out, but use your imagination. For a long time, they had the information that Ashley Kafka's first appearance, which is actually in Spectacular Spider-Man, I think it's 178. She's also the main doctor at Ravencroft. It got a little bit of heat during the Carnage Venom 2 days in October, and then it cooled off, and then this came out and solicits, and then that started heating up again. Well, she actually dies in either a later issue or what have you, and her clone is this character, and the first appearance of that clone, yes guys, more clones, I'm sorry, of Dr. Ashley Kafka's clone is in Ravencroft issue number 2, and there's a 1 in 25. There's also a very rare second print. Now there's a certain outlet that had issue number 5 as that first appearance.
Does it say pumpkin scepter?
How badass are those? The maces with the pumpkins on them?
Make sure you don't buy 5.
One of them has a smiley face and the other has a frown face.
Yeah.
Or don't invest in 5 because that's not the first. But, I mean, it's a reveal. So it's still cool. But
Who did that cover? Is that Robbie Rodriguez?
I don't know who did this.
This is Francisco.
No, it's Gleason.
Francisco.
Oh, is it? That looks like Gleason.
No, that says X-Gwyn cover. X-Gwyn variant.
Is that Gleason? It's Patrick Gleason, I think.
It's
Patrick
No
Gleason, okay.
way.
This says design variant by Gleason. Yep.
Wow.
Says it right at the bottom right.
Yeah, hence the Gleason.
Yeah, hence the Gleason. Yeah, I
It
can't
says
read.
Gleason.
I went to Miller High School, so you could barely.
So I don't know if this character is attached to Goblin Child and those other Norman Osborn, Normie Osborn characters that showed up in ASM 797 to 800. But I
God,
do
that
know
cover
if they
sucks,
are,
man.
I think it's pretty cool, and I would love to see Goblin Child come back. Normie Osborn's symbiote, because Dylan Brock that's his best friend or what have you, and that's a really cool character, but it cooled off. So
Man, how come there's like nobody's protesting, but like these amazing Spider-Man covers
They're
freaking suck, man.
no, I disagree. I think these are really good. They've been really good lately. There was a Mr. Sinister cover just like a few months ago. That was a 1 in 25.
Like, no,
that
I'm
was
just
great.
talking about the A covers. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, man, I can't.
Oh no.
Dude.
I thought
And
there was,
I hate the artist, man.
Really?
It sucks.
So Wonderworld asks about Spider-Man 2099. What are the keys for that? And I really think that, unfortunately, there are so many copies of 375 and Spider-Man 2099 number
365?
365.
Is it 365?
Yes.
Yeah, 365. Whatever that.
It's not even
Yeah.
a real first appearance. It's
Yeah.
It's just a
freaking
preview
promo,
of Spider-Man
yeah.
2099. Yeah.
Exactly.
I still think the book by far, in a way, is that white variant for
Oh,
Spider-Man
yeah.
2099. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
the Toy Biz one.
yeah,
Mhm.
it is the and I'll bring it up for you guys. It is
It's a
the
mini Grail.
yeah, to me it is the key Spider-Man 2099 book.
First Miguel O'Hara.
Absolutely
29.
tough to find and high grade.
Did not miss leg day.
Yeah.
I know, right?
And I really love the Miguel O'Hara character. I also love some of the later Spider-Man 2099 books, like the Venom books with Venom 2099 in them. There's also that, of course, amazing the J.G. Jones variant. And there's a couple other really nice Spider-Man 2099 variants. But I think, to me, this is the book.
Yeah, you can get that book with the figure for $475 right now on eBay.
Yep. And I have 3 of them waiting to
Get out
sell.
of here.
I swear
Are
to
you
God,
serious,
man.
Brian?
Yep. Swear to God.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Minor disclaimer.
Yeah. All right.
Man, you got some heat, Brian. Like,
We all got heat,
oh,
brother.
look at this. One of one.
We all got heat. I'll go grab them. We'll show you.
No,
guys
but
what
you
they
got
look
sneaky heat, Brian. Like, you just pull out short boxes and you just like, oh, just random keys. And they're like, what the? Like the
Well,
stuff you sold on Whatnot last week, and I missed that goddamn show. I was so pissed off.
I've been having fun on Whatnot lately. I had a really fun sale today. I did a creator spotlight. I did all Scotty Young, Adam Hughes, and McFarlane books. It was a lot of fun. And then Wednesday I did Walking Dead Wolverine Wednesday. So I'm going to be doing that every Wednesday. Nothing but Wolverines and Walking Dead books on Wednesdays. So, and then of course tomorrow is Star Wars. So we're going to have some killer sales coming up. I got to go fix a car tomorrow, so we'll see how long that takes if I'm going to do the Star Wars sale, but I'm going to really try.
Hey, your hockey card, when does that go up?
Let's take a look here. Speaking
Yeah,
of,
it's coming.
Ish, what's going on with Ovi right now? What are his point totals?
It's not about the point; it's about the goals.
He's too deep. He's too deep in hockey.
Yeah, he I think he had like 14 or 15 or something like that. The last I checked, that was a couple weeks ago.
Fred,
he
we
is
talked
such-
about Spider-Verse earlier.
So here we go. Golden. They have a really cool VHS sale coming up, you guys. So we're gonna try to get the Golden team on to talk about this VHS sale that they got coming up. So that's really cool to me. Let me show you guys this. So they have all these and it looks like the same people that did the scuffed corners grading did their VHS grading, which is crazy.
I need to get this one graded.
Yeah, you do, because there's one on here, Joe. Hold on. So here's a 1977 Star Wars sealed VHS tape that his current bid is at $6,000, and it looks like it's the same people that did the grading
For the games?
for your what was that group called? NGS?
EGS.
Oh, EGS, yeah.
Doesn't it look like the same
Yep.
thing? So do you have that, Kyle? Yeah. It looks similar. Let me do this. Hold on.
Let me see. So here's the pinkish one.
Yeah, it looks similar. So I don't know if it's the same, but this group is called VHSDNA. They're one of the first groups to grade VHS, and Golden is running with it. So they've got a bunch of them.
What is it? VHS what?
VHSDNA. They've got 74 Godfather, a 71 Diamonds Are Forever, 77 Star Wars, 79 Alien. The 77 Star Wars is the highest at $6,000.
Yeah,
there's an 80 Empire Strikes Back that's at 2,000.
What? I got that one, dude.
There's an 83 Star Wars Return of the
Wait,
Jedi.
what was the Diamonds Are
1,800.
Forever?
The Diamonds Are Forever, like $175. So
For the VHS tape?
Yeah, it's graded in 9.2. Yeah, sealed. There's a Ghostbusters. There's a Beverly Hills Cop. There's an Aliens, Indiana Jones. So the Star Wars are the most by far. Willow. There's a Willow at $475.
Move it, Pack.
Back to the Future.
Move it, Pack.
Future.
Man, you can find VHS tapes like at Goodwill and shit, and they're still sealed. And
here's
like,
90 when they did the 90 trilogy
So
resale.
this place is out of Texas.
Okay, so maybe it's a different place then.
Who are we? Let's see.
So
what part of Texas?
I still have so many VHS
Deep in
tapes
the
in my
heart.
closet.
Yeah, there you go.
So let's see here. They should have December pop culture, December card and memorabilia opens December. Wait, hold on. Nope. Holiday opens 12/22. So mine's the holiday auction that opens 12/22 right here.
Does it have a profile of your card yet?
No, I don't think so. Let me see. Yeah, it just has the current auction. It doesn't have anything else. So that's a bummer.
Yeah.
You can get a pair of signed of the Reeboks by Christopher Lloyd. But yeah, so December 22nd is when the Ovechkin and the Crosby and the Kobe go up for sale.
It's three different ones or all together?
All three different ones. I'll show you.
Wow. You're gonna make a killing, bro.
Yeah, this is cool. So let me see if I can find this.
Wow, they actually encapsulate them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. It's cool, right?
I'm looking at their website right now. Yeah, it looks like it was at I'm trying to find like an address, but it looks like it was when I first Googled it looked like it was Texas. 120-day turnaround for $148.
So $150 is how much it costs to grade a VHS.
So if you want the 30-day turnaround time, it's $200.
Wow.
Fuck that.
Wow.
For that ugly label? Hell no.
For $20, they'll do VHS loose tape touch-up.
What is that?
They remove unwanted stickers and residue.
Okay.
For $30, they'll do a VHS technician will don the white gloves and remove unwanted residue, sticker, foreign substances from the VHS shrink wrap.
They should don white gloves no matter what. What the hell are they doing? Don those gloves.
Don the goddamn gloves.
No, they need to be able, like
Butler
CGC, to
gloves.
feel the restoration, right, Brian? Like CGC.
Yeah.
Feel the restoration with their bare hands. You know.
Here's the cards that are going right here.
Oh my goodness.
So this is a BGS 9 Sidney Crosby rookie auto SP Authentic.
Wow.
Here's the PSA 10 Ovechkin rookie
Jesus
auto.
Christ.
And
How
here's
many?
the
What's the pop
PSA
on that Ovechkin?
I don't know. That's a great question. Anybody got PSA?
I got PSA
pops. Yeah, look at the pops for the Ovechkin. So
Ovechkin's sitting
at
at 749 goals right now.
Woo! He could reach
Actually, one more
Yager.
power play goal, and definitely this season, and he's going to pass Dave Andreychuk for most power play goals ever.
Wow!
So that'll be number one spot.
Wow. So he'll pass Gordie Howe probably the first month of next season.
No.
Month and a half. You said he has 749. It's only halfway through the season.
Yager,
so
Gordie Howe is 800 or 800.
Maybe by the end of
he has 749.
He might pass Gordie. By the end of next season, maybe
the first 2 months of the season next. He'll probably pass
801.
Wow. Keep it thorough. This is great. I wonder how much my Debbie Does Dallas VHS go for. Is it sealed? Is it sealed? It better be sealed, brother. I don't want that thing
sealed.
used.
It's sealed shut.
It ain't sealed, but it sure is sticky.
You can go visit the store. It's 111 South Travis Street in Sherman, Texas.
There you go.
You want to hear something sickening? Something sickening. I had my hands on when I was younger.
Whoa, buddy! This is a family show.
Playing music. I had my hands on.
Nobody said yes to your question.
Korn's demo, and then the other demo was Rage Against the Machine.
Nice.
And I have no idea where those are because those are probably worth a lot of money.
Get them graded.
I got the Deftones. Deftones.
A demo?
Demo, yeah.
Nice.
They gave it away at the first Warped Tour. Yeah, 3 songs.
Very
so
cool.
that there's an SP Auto. I'm looking at Sports Card. Recent sales of that one in 10. Holy shit, Brian.
What are they?
So the last sale of that Ovechkin was in May 26th of this year. It sold for $23,400. Let me see.
I like Brian just chuckles.
Brian, why don't you
adjusts
sit
his
on
hair.
that car till after he breaks the record?
No,
That's
now
what I
it's
said.
time, dude. I need the money. That's why.
And
I need
then
the money. It's the
not when he
time.
hits the record.
And then another one sold for
Ugh.
$30K
That's what I was saying too.
On
But if
March.
he needs the money, he needs it. You know.
in March of 2021.
Okay.
So
So
this
I would
is-
say 30.
He might not
30
get that record.
So 30,000 would be the base, but I think you're going to.
He's definitely getting the record. He
I
got. He
think-
signed
well,
a
he
might
5-year
get hurt.
extension.
He might get hurt.
He signed a 5-year extension. He's getting
Yeah,
the
but
record.
He could get hurt. That's why I'm doing this, right?
Knock on wood.
As they say, Spider-Man
He's
can't
motivated,
pull a
for
hammy.
sure.
He definitely is motivated. So,
Unless something freak happens, the guy skates way too low to the ice. His hips are unbelievable. Nobody is freaking injuring that guy unless it's something
Don't
crazy
freaking
cheap.
Hey,
jinx it.
So
It's a
in
power
a 9,
forward,
Brian,
Jinx.
in a 9 PSA 9, you want to see how far it drops?
Mhm.
Huh.
$6,000.
That's what I'm talking about.
Wait, you say how much
baby.
is a 10, Joe?
So a 10 sold for $30K, and then
Okay.
a 9 sold for $6,000. That's
So once he
That's a
passes
big
Gordie
difference.
Howe, that thing could double.
Good. Yeah.
And once he breaks it, that thing could be $100,000
see,
car.
and that's what people would be thinking about when they're bidding on this. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
hopefully they showcase it right. You know,
I'll be in the live chat putting all that in there. This thing's gonna go up so high, and I'm being honest, dude. I've been telling Brian since he told me about that a year or whatever ago. Do not sell that until he breaks the record. He's like, nah, I need the money. Well, when I'm in that live chat, I'm gonna let everybody know what kind of deal they're gonna be getting.
Well, how much?
Yeah.
How much does the Crosby go for?
okay. So the Crosby, I'll tell you right
A
now.
BGS 9.
It's BGS.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I'd rather have Messi than Crosby on a team.
Interesting trivia. Alex Ovechkin drinks Dr. Pepper on the bench during games.
Wow.
He reminds
That's
me a
cool.
lot. His
Yeah, all the other
persona,
players still fucking blows their minds. Yeah.
his persona, like the way he carries himself, like off the ice. He reminds me a lot of Teemu Solani.
Yeah, he seems like a big goofball.
Yeah,
Just like a
like
cool
real,
dude.
He's a
Right,
total
totally.
goofball.
That's how team
Yeah.
is exactly.
There's,
You scored
there's a
some pretty
commercial he
interesting
did for a car
cards, though.
dealership in Michigan, and it's fucking bonkers. He's so goofy in it.
That's awesome.
Hartman says, "Ooh, BGS 9 is a PG is a PSA 8."
No,
It's a
but the autograph is a 10.
Yeah,
So the
like
autos are all
PGX
they're always
4.
tough on autos.
Why don't people like BGS? Is it like they pull a PGX or something? Or?
No,
No.
man. Like Beckett is
I
up
thought Beckett
there
was
with
legit.
PSA,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Well, everybody I'm
Yeah,
talking.
Beckett has legacy behind them.
I
Yeah.
watch these content creators about sports card investing, and every time I mention anything outside of PSA, they're like the whole live chat and the person that's the content creator. They're like, no PSA, it's got to be PSA or nothing. And I'm like, well, dude, it's like
Same thing with
150.
CGC.
yeah, same thing. Yeah,
Yeah, but but we all know if we're going to sell the book,
Like,
we're
don't
going to have
even
a
dare mention
CGC. If we're going
someone
to keep
else.
a book, we're probably going to want a CBCS, right?
the auto's a 10.
I don't know. I think
So
the BGS
it's a
slabs are
BGS
dope.
9 with a 10 auto. I hear BGS is the ultimate. Their black label is better than any PSA card. So
Yeah, I think the PSA slabs, I don't even really like them. I think they're really plain.
the black label BGS is the best thing you can get. As a matter of fact, that was the story I told. Didn't I tell the story about Paul? What's that dude's name? Not Jake Paul, but
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul. Did I tell the story about Logan Paul on
With
here?
whatnot? With whatnot?
No.
Oh,
So
Yeah, you did about the card.
about him. Yeah, about him cracking the card.
Wearing the card.
Yep.
I didn't hear
And
that.
then
What happened? What happened?
He
bro?
went and he had.
It's got corner scuff.
Yeah, go ahead, Brian. I'm not gonna tell it. I'm not gonna tell it better than you told it.
He got a PSA 10 Charizard card for his first Charizard, PSA 10, and there's only two Black Label BGS Black Label 10 Charizards, and there's a bunch of PSA 10 Charizards. Well, the PSA 10 Charizard sells for like 150,000. The Black Label sells for like, I don't know, 4 times that or something. I don't even think there's.
You
ever
said
done
it was like
sale.
it was like a million or something.
Yeah, basically what he did is he cracked it out of the 10 using pliers, flew to Texas, wherever PSA is, walked in, handed him the card, or not PSA,
BGS.
Beckett, BGS. He flew to Beckett, wherever Beckett is, walked in, handed him the card. They graded it on site for him, came back a Black Label 10, turned it into $1 million card.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So that Sidney Crosby sold in May for $5,351.
Perfect. So if that card sells for $6,000, I'm happy.
That guy's had
yeah.
more concussions than freaking.
Yeah,
I
but
think you have potential to get about $75,000 for all 3 of those.
yeah, I'm hoping. I'm really hoping. Here's the thing. I paid $200 for the Ovechkin, and I paid $600 for the Crosby, because at the time, Crosby had won 2 cups. Ovechkin hadn't won any. And you remember, the Crosby was worth even more because Crosby went and won 2 more cups, and Ovechkin hadn't won his cup yet. It took Ovechkin winning his cup and Crosby getting hurt again every year. And
the race for the goal record.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the flip of the century right there.
That's bigger than a cup almost.
Yeah. Yep. I agree. I don't know, man. The cup is it. The cup is the greatest sports trophy of all time.
I said almost.
Almost. I agree.
I think Ovechkin needs to win a second cup.
I don't think he needs to do anything. I think
to see that.
I would love to see it
I
too.
think he needs to win his second cup.
Crosby got a Hart Memorial Trophy before. What's his name?
No, didn't Ovi win it before Crosby? Well, how about this one? Ovi won the Rookie of the Year over Crosby.
Yeah,
that's right.
Because their rookies were both the same year because of the strike,
right?
2004.
So you guys, there's a card store over here, and they sell like sports card stuff, but they specialize in Pokemon cards. And I like had to double take because all of them, every single one is graded by CGC. So I was like, holy crap, those are the best looking slabs because it's like nostalgia because they look just like the comic slabs, but they're like mini, you know? So can you grade a CGC 10 or is like the highest grade 9.5?
That's a good question.
Why don't people like CGC? Because I mentioned CGC.
For cards only, you mean?
For Pokemon and stuff. They're like, no, just do PSA. I'm like,
yeah, sorry, you guys. Sorry, not to interrupt. I keep not telling you what Black Label means. So,
okay.
BGS, they put labels. So they actually put the grades of each individual thing they grade: corners, centering, sides, and scratches, surface, right? So each one of those gets its own grade, and then you add those up to get the total grade. Well, say you get a 10 on one, a 10 on the other, a 10 on three of them, and a 9 on one. You're still going to get a BGS 10, but you're not going to get a Black Label. If you get a 10 on all 4 subgrades, you get a Black Label.
Mm-hmm.
So
can you imagine if they did subgrades for comics, dude? Like, oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
Like, so that could be.
I couldn't imagine the turnaround times. It'd be 16 years.
Oh, they'll have technology for that. They'll put that comic in a scanner, and they're already scanning cards right now. And if they tell you they're like they've got a scanner for a card, and then they have a quality control person saying, "Yeah, that's right. Looks like a 10."
Yeah. So there's a Black Label, you guys.
So if for somebody that is listening or could be on the panel, me, that is getting back into cards and this grading is such a new world, centering is one that I would miss, obviously, because I don't have the eye. Is it important to buy a centering tool online or before you
do
helps. All that, Brian?
It helps.
Or, I mean,
you can get them cheap on eBay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazon, you can get them for like
$7
card for you.
Yeah, I wish, right?
It tells you what the center. It tells you if you're off center because I can't. Because some of the cards that Aaron Yee sent in, they look like crisp, pristine. I even told him, I'm like, man, you're gonna get 11 on that, and came out.
Look how cool those look. The Black Labels look cool, so cool.
Centering's
with the gold.
Those look fancy.
Yeah. Yeah. What a great card, man.
John Morant. Man, this
the Black Label does look clean. It looks clean. That's why people love them. Yeah,
it does. I love it.
You know, just
I like
pristine,
the other label too, though.
The word pristine. You know
that
that when you have a card like that, you command your own price.
Yep.
Especially if it's somebody that's in demand, like a John Morant. I mean, you're sitting pretty.
How about this one? Ooh.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Nice.
That's big money right there, you guys.
Oh yeah. Classic. That's becoming an iconic card.
Yeah. You can get my PSA. You can bid on it starting December 22nd.
No.
If you're investing, remember this name, Tyrese Maxey. That guy is going to be really good.
For the Sixers, right?
Yes.
Is he for the Sixers?
Gonna be really good. His technique is ridiculous. He's so athletic and he's got a good shot. But he's got. I think his rookie is the Prism
on the Pistons
this year. Yeah, that's him, right? Or no, he's on. Is he on? Or no, he's on the 76ers. The Pistons. Yeah. You're thinking of Sadiq Bey. Sadiq Bey.
Oh, Sadiq Bey.
Mm-hmm.
And the kid from LA. What's his name? Triple H or?
You're talking about Horton.
Horton, yeah.
Tucker Horton. Yeah, he's really.
He's good.
Yeah, he's really good, dude. He's on a team.
Talent. I have a ton of his. He was the same year as
Horton
Morant.
Tucker Horton, whatever.
Yeah, Talent Horton or whatever.
Yeah, I picked up a stack of rookies.
Good eye, Joe. A lot of people didn't know.
I got a shit ton. He was in the same year as Zion.
2019-20. Yeah.
Shout out to the Hive Comic Boys who got a case of blasters of those. They're waiting to unleash on people.
Hey, there's a video on YouTube, Brian, of this kid that busts open a Zion and he starts shaking and starts crying. Did you see that?
Yeah,
and he goes,
that's cool.
I don't deserve this.
Yeah.
I don't. And then he goes, I'm going to Dallas because he's going to go get it graded. I thought that was awesome, dude. You know,
Yeah.
he's just shaking, dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
All right, let's give one of those books away, Kyle. What do you say?
Sure, let's do it.
Which one do you
should
want
we
to give away there?
Let's see. Ish, which one would you like to give away first?
I'll let you choose.
Let's do
the Oswald
do the
one.
bent one.
Do Oswald.
Okay. Oswald it is.
All right, show it.
He's all bending them right now. Which one?
Corners
Ooh,
unscuffed.
Yeah.
Corners are unscuffed.
All right, here we
That-
go.
I
And
wanna
the
read that
winner is Keep It Thorough.
Oh, look at that. My man
There
Thorough.
you go. Shout out to Keep It Thorough. Make sure you guys go follow Keep It Thorough. Good
Thorough
Keep,
Cube
great,
Boro.
yeah, good content creator. He says pass. No, that was heart.
That's hard, man.
So shout out to Keep It Thorough Comics.
Thorough, just
Uh,
hit me up with wherever you want me to ship it to.
Yep, congrats.
I think he's in
brother.
Virginia or something like that.
That's a good
Also,
guy, man. We gotta have him on again, man.
Yeah,
You
he
wanna
bought
give
he bought a couple books off me, but with Mercari. Sorry, Brian, but I got to tell the story real quick. And when I found out it was him, I asked him just out of the blue because I recognized the name, and I go, "Are you by this?" And he goes, "Yeah, that is me." I go, "Hey, it's me, Rich Dollar." And he's like, "Oh my god!" So I gave him a freaking really nice copy of Hellraiser for this
was
purchase.
Richie like doing this for you guys? Like he was talking really fast for a second.
Oh yeah,
there?
yeah.
Yeah. You like sped up on us, Richie. It was funny. You're like, "Bah, bah, 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 oh."
Oh, I was saying that Thorough bought a couple books from me on Mercari, just a couple $1 books or whatever. And I recognized the name, and I asked him on Mercari, "Hey, I don't want me to be rude, but are you?
And then
Have you
here
heard
he
of this person?
goes.
And are you that person?" And he goes, "Yeah, that is me." I go, "It's Rich." I go, "It's Rich," and we're on Mercari, and I go, "Do you know Rich Dollar?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, Dollar. What's going on?" And I said, Cool, man. Well, I'm gonna send you something. And I sent him the Hell Arisen 3 first print. With
All
Thur-
right, so
Thorough
let's-
actually put me on his show before I joined Flipside. Put me on his show for an episode, and we're just going back and forth, man. But that guy is really freaking knowledgeable, man. He's
totally agree.
let's go ahead and give away a another one, Kyle. Let's give away that Twisted one.
Oh, okay.
So for those of you guys that don't know, Twisted put out another comic. They have an old one, but they put out a new one. Shout out to what's his name on IG? He also goes on. He's also on something Pops. One of the guys from Twisted is also. What does he go by? Comics and Pops or Pops something.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, he's a big Pops collector, and he actually sells on Whatnot. So let's give that one away here real quick. That one
Is it
goes-
Chubby Pop Chaser?
Drum
No.
roll.
No, it's not Chubby Pop Chaser.
That one goes to the 1284. The 1284. So congratulations to the 1284. So
Just hit me up and
Modern Comic Mayhem at Modern Comic Mayhem on IG.
yep, just hit me up.
Brian, I sent you a scan of the ASM 59 Ferriera 1 in 25. There was I wanted to answer somebody's question in the live chat. I think it was Sinister something. He's like, which I didn't mean to say Mr. Sinister. I meant to say Mr. Negative. Sorry. ASM number 59, 1 in 25. It's the book
Love
is
Mr.
below it.
Negative.
It's a great cover. And that Easter egg on Into the No Way Home Feast, FEAST. This is possibly, a little link to him. That's a cool cover. I really like that. It's a really good adaptation of Mr. Negative. It's got the negative space and all that.
Dope. Very dope. All right. You guys got anything else? You got anybody got anything they want to talk about?
Yeah, I want.
No,
Go
I was just no, I was just good. I can't wait till Monday for the 200th show. I mean that's pretty it's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Like being around that long, man, and it's just, it was kind of funny how, because I always go back once in a while to watch some of the Unpressable and early Flipside to see how good you guys were speccing back then, right? And
Oh yeah.
a lot of you guys were on point. Remember that time I told you, Brian, you like came out and you showed your like Walter Payton still in the cello pack and the rookie and the other guys. I think Dino, yeah, that's fine, Brian. Let's go on to this other book here. And it was like, what the fuck? I want to see that. That's those cello packs, man. What the hell? And I said, man, like those guys don't even know that
Brian is always ahead of the
And
time.
welcome
He's
to
always
Unpressable.
So for those of you guys that don't know, this Flipside started off because of a show called Unpressable Defects. Are the old episodes on here? Did Jimmy take down?
They were.
I hope he didn't take down the old ones.
Dude, they're all of them.
Okay, yeah, here they are. So here you guys can see. Here we go. Look, this is funny. Look at old school Mel. Look at this. So this is the OG, you guys. There's big leg.
Yeah, what up, buddy?
Yeah.
Fucking Thor, man.
Yeah.
36. I'm wishing the whole world happy holidays. I'm fresh back from Oakland for the Raiders farewell Broncos stomping.
So anyways, there's big leg. This is the OG, you guys. Look at Mighty Melvy with the easel of elevation.
Oh yeah.
There's Koi.
But, hey, go back to the books he has up there, man.
Yeah, he's got Black Widow and a Scotty Young variant. Yeah.
There's that whiteboard I'm gonna have next.
So for those of you guys that don't know, Unpressable Defects was the original comic speculation podcast. It came out of CBSi. The CBSi was started on the G Plus boards, and it was an amazing thing back then. And so anyways, when CBSi started, they said, oh, we should start doing a podcast. So they started doing a podcast, and it was absolutely amazing. Great stuff. They have a lot of old episodes you can watch it and listen to. It is crazy stuff. It is not your regular type stuff. It kind of get a little wild at sometimes, but it is amazing show. It's a lot like there's Trey right there.
It's got Mel scratching himself with a pen.
That was the rock star, and I think Brian could testify to that. Trey K was like ahead of his time. Like he talked about newsstands and covers and shoot. I remember hitting Barnes and Noble as soon as he said like you need to go check out Barnes and Noble for newsstands and just picking them clean.
Yep. So that was this is this it? Let me see here. I think we can see this is we might have actual image. You guys can see all the people. Anyways, so this was the OG. The guy who started CBSi is Trey. That's who we're talking about. Trey K. Created CBSi. Basically, he really wanted to find that Lost 23 cover, and he decided, you know what, I'm going to start a group on G Plus Network and to find that book. And he started Comic Book Speculation and Investing. It was started on G Plus boards back in the day. And here's the funny thing about the CBSi stuff back in the day. So it was so great that I wouldn't tell anybody about it. Kyle was like the only person that I told about it. Like, dude, you got to check this out. I would go into comic book stores and not mention it to a single person. Nope. And I kept that shit close to my chest. And everybody else that was on those boards kept it close to their chest. And it was a lot of fun. And so that turned into Unpressable Defects. And of course, then Trey sold. Trey ended up getting out of comics, and he sold CBSi to, he sold CBSi, and it became comicbookinvest.com. Well, it was comicbookinvest.com, and then he sold it, and somebody took over comicbookinvest.com. The G Plus boards ended, and but before then, no problem, Zabo. Thank you for coming on and checking us out. That was really cool. So then after Unpressable Defects started, a bunch of other people on the boards said, hey, we want to do a show on basically collecting and flipping everything else, whether it's comics, toys, cards, action figures. And that's how Flipside started, you guys. And next week is going to be the 200th episode of Tales from the Flipside, the Monday night show, which is going to be really cool. And I think that we're going to try and get some of the old school guys on there, some of the guys who haven't been on there in a while. But make sure you guys go to the YouTube channel and give it a sub if you're not already subbed. We went from being one little show to 7 great nights of content, including Modern Comic Mayhem, and it's been a lot of fun. So episode 200 coming up Monday. Tales from the Flipside. It's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah, we kept that shit a secret, didn't we, Brian?
Big time. Big time. I would tell.
Hey, that's a big milestone. That's a great milestone. Congratulations.
I can throw off a couple of books, man, for giveaways, Brian. If you want, I can DM you and you can throw up some books.
I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm just going to end up throwing the invite, the link for the show out in the chats, and if anybody wants to come on and hang out, they're more than welcome. Type deal. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and then of course we're gonna have a end of the year show. So remember that. That's gonna be a lot of fun. One of the things that I forgot to ask Ish that I wanted to ask, and I'm now just remembering, how was the con? Did the con do well?
Yeah, actually, we did talk about it last week.
Okay.
The con did well. I didn't get to go because I ran the shop that day, but. From all I heard, there was great attendance. People had a good time.
Very good. Well, there's a couple cons going.
Old Man Con lives again.
Yes, yeah. There's a couple of cons going on right now. LA Comic Con's going on right now, as well as Emerald City Comic Con. So shout out to everybody that's in attendance at those. Make sure if you're in Emerald City, stop by and say hello to Big Clutch and the Hive Boys. They're up there. Richie, I think you were saying Team Nerd. Was it Team Nerd Herd? That was.
I think it's either a Downright Nerdy podcast.
Downright Nerdy. Yeah.
And another one, the hashtag show too. Okay. Some other ones I don't know. Yeah,
Furbird the Nerd was out there.
Furbird the Nerd.
Yeah, he lives out in Seattle.
I've been to multiple porno conventions at that same place. That's because that's where they have the porn convention every year. The last 40 years, and that one's pretty big. One's probably one of the busiest. And then when I saw the live footage on IG of
what is that like, man?
Of LA Comic Con, there's a lot of people there. I've never been to LA Comic Con, but there's a lot of people.
Hold on, man. Like the porn convention. What is that?
Yeah, it's really good.
That's a different show. That's a different show.
They have tables set up like a
no. There's nothing. There's
What's
nothing.
Bro?
There's nothing X-rated about this. It's just it's a
no
convention
kissing booth or anything like that.
A trade show, or you like that, huh? You think about stuff like that, don't you, buddy?
Nah, man.
When we get off TV, me and you will get in the booth and we'll do live. But no, it's nothing bad. It's just adult entertainment workers and people that have companies and stuff that sell toys, and it's pretty cool. And then there's a bar.
I bet they get harassed just creeps, man.
Yeah, that would be tough to be in that industry, but it is.
Man, if I was a chick, I'd suck dick till I had a mansion.
Oh, you're terrible.
You don't have to be a chick for that.
Yeah, you don't have to be a chick for that.
Well, just because you suck dick in a phone booth don't make you a call girl.
That's true.
Oh my gosh.
What's holding you back now, Joe?
Oh, just life. The Omicron.
Marriage.
Yeah.
Hey, if you have a dream, go chase it, man.
I needed to start
or you
off
can just
earlier.
suck it.
No, I missed my window. I missed the window.
What do you got there, Kyle? You got a pickup there? You got a score?
It's more kombucha.
Show it.
It's not a comic book score.
Do
it's
it.
Kombucha.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
This is
Prescription drugs.
yes, it is. Viagra.
Sam,
From
dude,
the
you killed me.
70s. From the 70s.
It is from the 70s.
Quaaludes, the what's that? Wolf of Wall Street, the lemon heads or whatever.
So
Quaaludes.
Oh yeah.
Remember the cerebral palsy face?
Yeah. What a great
Yes.
movie, dude. Dude, I was on the floor of
The
that
lemon
movie,
heads.
dude. But
So I got an original 1970 glove box for my Volkswagen.
Wow, that one looks like it was. It was. Oh my god.
That doesn't look in very good condition.
That looks like. It looks like
a-
it might have had some.
good,
Some
maybe
bangers.
very good.
Hey,
Got
you
some good
remember,
memories.
Five.
hey, you remember Christmas Vacation? It's a Butte, Clark. It's a Butte. And it's just,
It said comes with the cable.
dude, that is awesome, bro. Oh my god.
Hey, you know how much
Is
this
this what
thing
you
cost?
bought with all that A money?
Some of it. You don't even know. You don't even want to know how much this cost me.
How
Bro.
much did it cost?
Wow.
You don't even want to know.
100
You know
Shut
bucks.
what?
up, how much did you pay for
Spider-Man
that
number
shit,
50.
bro?
Listen, it doesn't matter how much you paid for it. What matters is that it affirms you.
Yeah.
Does it make you feel
Definitely
good?
scuffed.
It's got a few scuff corners. I wouldn't be sending that to EGS anytime soon.
Well, this is old school. It's not even plastic. This is like compressed.
Cardboard.
That's made from
Yeah.
the same stuff as Texas
just smell
Chainsaw
it?
Massacre. That's what it is.
What does it smell like?
Near mint.
Germany.
Smells like Germany. Interesting.
eBay listing said near mint.
Yes. But no, this is a yes.
It smells like
This is
Braunschweig.
actually the best condition one that I have found. I have been looking for one of these for like 2 years.
That's what my kid's cast looked like when we took it off. After 6 weeks.
I mean, and I just got an original 1970 water bottle window washer.
Mm-hmm.
Are you trying to go all OG parts on that thing?
Are you, like, is this Sanford and Son or what, bro?
A lot of the parts, yes, I'm trying to. Yes.
Are you going to run this car? Or is it just
What?
for show? Are you going to run the car or is it just for show?
I drive it all the time.
No, but are you going to run it? Are you going to run it? Race it?
It's a 36 horsepower engine. There ain't no racing it.
I'll tell you, but the
Dude, it's
chick
0
that
to
sits in
60
there,
in
she's
like
gonna go
14
nice
minutes.
glove pot.
He's gonna race the
Okay.
golf cart in over in Surprise.
Okay,
So-
Sun City West.
so
You
you can race a car like that. It just depends on
Holy
what
shit.
you're racing,
real.
right? You could race some old grandmas in their old golf carts.
0 to 60 eventually.
Yeah, that's a great bumper sticker. 0 to 60 eventually. Hell yeah. I like
That's
that.
fucking great, man.
Dude,
What's the
But only if
deal?
it's going downhill.
trademark that, bro. Trademark that. Like the best one was Brian when he goes, I just spilled weed on myself. Like I so want to get that shirt, bro. And just
Yeah,
put
we got to make
clay.
some flip side shirts, man. We're
Yeah.
not. We're terrible about that. We're terrible, man. That being
was
said,
awesome.
all right, you guys. The short show turned into 2-hour jaunt. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. We have got a lot of stuff coming up this week. Tomorrow, you can find me on the Whatnot app under the Tales from the Flipside account. I'll be doing Star Wars sales. And of course, we got episode 200 on Monday. Star Wars on, Comic Book Women on Tuesday, and Modern Playbook Boys on Wednesday and Thursday, and of course the CBSi Hot Tent on Fridays. Excuse me. And I'll be doing Wolverine and Walking Dead sales on Wednesday for Whatnot, and then more craziness next Saturday. We got a huge modern variant sale thing that I'm setting up, and I've just got so many crazy things to sell you guys. You know, give it a follow and find some great books. All right. Shout out to Fantastic World Comics. If you guys are ever in the AZ, Phoenix, Scottsdale area, stop by to Fantastic World Comics. Ish, you stop by and say hello to Ish, and hopefully Bill's there. You can say hello to Bill and get some cool stories. Thank you to them for the giveaways tonight. I want to give a big thanks to the rest of the retailers that we love around here. Shout out to Hive Boys, Wanted Comics, Wonder World, Jesse James. Of course, I already said Fantastic World. Havens for Heroes in New York is another one. You know, if you guys got local comic shops and you watch the show, let us know so we can shout you out, maybe get you on the show and talk about your shop and, you know, cool stuff. All right.
You ever seen this, Brian?
Absolute Killing Joke?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It's absolute, like, it's got, like, the origin of the script and just everything you want to know about the short story. Like, that's when you know you're a badass writer. Like Alan Moore, like,
baby. Yep.
He wrote about like 10 paragraphs and it became an instant classic.
Yep.
And that's why I love that almost 10, that the Man of Tomorrow, like what would you, the Superman story in the annual.
Annual number 11.
I don't think Hood's ready to end the show yet, Brian.
Nah, man, we can go. I'm sorry, guys.
No,
he's ready.
You're good. Joke. So I just started thinking about, like,
well, that being said, I am doing creator spotlight sales on the Whatnot app. We did Adam Hughes, Scotty Young, and Todd McFarlane today. Next creator spotlight is going to be Alan Moore, Frank Miller, and I think J. Scott Campbell. So if you guys are fans of those guys, yeah. All right. That being said, we will see you guys next time. Adios.